So here we're going to look at split twins offset, and the plays we're going to go over is halfback cross buck, our PAF slide, motion X spot, RPO read bubble. There's also a speed option here for our option runners, and RPO read bubble has a similar play in RPO alert swing. So those are interchangeable. So the first one we're going to look at here is cross buck. We're not going to spend a lot of time on the run plays. If you have numbers in the box, use the run. Here, we're going to follow our blockers so we can hit in the backfield. None of these are explosive plays from the running, but you know, if you have good vision and cut back and you have a good offensive line, you can find different holes to kind of cut back in here and make plays out of that, like that one. We'll run this one more time. And the whole purpose of these run plays is just mix them in. It's going to make your pass plays that much better. All right, so here we're coming on the RPO read bubble, and you see the R icon is over that rusher. So what we're going to do is we have the option to hand the ball off to our running back by doing nothing, or you can hold A and keep it with your quarterback, or the player that's going to play the swing route is going to be the safety up top with the P icon over his head. He's not going to be able to get to this running back, so this is a throw every time, unless you see a user covering over there, then we'll just take the read option. So here we're going to make our read. Look here, and you notice that guy doesn't come down, the safety can't get there, and you get a free couple yards. Well, one run it again here and see the look. Oh, this is a man blitz. RPO, and the bubble this time is wide open for a huge play. One more time here just to give you an idea here, see if the defense gives us a different look. And they're going to give the bubble up again, and we're fine with that. So to complement the RPO read bubble, you have this here, motion X spot. Our only adjustment here is going to put X here on a streak. And so now you have a flood concept to the left with this tight end post going to the right. So our main read here is going to be at B. If the B can get over that corner, if he's not available, we're just going to take the check down here to the running back RB and take whatever the defense gives us here. Check down, and you're going to get 5 to 6 yards. So again, we're going to streak X, run the play here. It's motion, it's man. So this guy's going to be wide open here for another 5 yards. What's going to help us get this B receiver open a little bit better here is we're going to stem him down once, still keep our streak on X. And the B receiver should be able to get open here a little bit better. There we go. Better soft spot in the pocket, and it's still a terrible pass lead. If you can get to the sideline, it's going to be a pretty easy completion. So streak X, stem B down. We're going to see what they're going to give us here. Looks like it's man. The B is going to break off that route for an easy cover. That was against man. I want to show you one more time here against zone, give you an idea here, and they're going to give us underneath. So we take underneath, and they give us 8 to 10 yards. So take the reads, whatever the defense is going to give you. Great plays to mix up here and retweet the motion because they don't know what's coming. Take our underneath again, and it's going to be free yards. So again, put stress on the user, make them make plays. So all we're going to do here on PA slides, we're going to put our tight end on a deep cross. And we're going to see there's going to be different things open. The RB is going to be here wide open on the underneath. 3 deep. This is where you'd actually run the ball. We're not going to run the ball here. But A is open deeper. This is why we do that. That flat route is going to stretch out the defense. And let's take a look at it here. RB is going to be getting wide open. A was open too. Take your choice. All right, let's see if we can. We can't get X open at the moment. Sorry. A's open. That deep crosser. 30-yard play for a touchdown there. Let's see if we can get here. RB's going to be wide open. So the read here is simple. Streak X. We're not going to change anything else. Our A receiver is going to be wide open here. And that's because the streak on the outside is going to keep any deep middle safety or deep outside safety honest. And so they can't play that underneath. So we'll take another look at it here again. A, roll out if you need to. Throw it. User click on your guys if you need to shield the ball. Run this one more time. There's not a whole lot of reads on this play. But A is doing a good job of getting open. It's a pretty good route. And if people start adjusting their zone drops, then what I will do is I will actually stem him up one more. So he kind of goes beyond what the zone drops would be. Because before right here, he's coming in like this 10, 15-yard route. This is going to be 15 to 20. And then you can even wheel route Y if we want to get him open a little bit earlier and hit him with a nice pass lead outside. So that's the main pass play at a bunch of quads offset. Let's take a look at the run play. I mean, they have a duo, a crack toss, inside zone, counter. There's a bunch of good run plays. I will show duo is arguably one of the best run plays at a shotgun. You can get a lot of double team blocks up front. You're just going to follow. Don't have good run stick. That'll happen to you. Uh, Here we're going to follow our blockers, a juke. And what makes it so difficult is all the receivers are on the right, so it causes a misalignment. So you notice all these, I call them wasted defenders on the left side of the field. There's like three people on the left that are basically covering nobody. So in this situation, what you could do is I'm going to audible here to the crack toss since we have numbers to the right because we're going to take advantage of our numbers. And then this happens. So this formation is really good. The run plays are really solid, but it creates this misalignment. And so as long as you complement duo, crack toss, and the other run plays in here, the pass play is going to be that much better. All right, we're going to come out here and bunch open offset. This is also one of the better formations to be able to scheme out of, as it makes it very difficult to defend. So right here, all you're doing is looking at numbers. You want to see where everybody's lined up. So right now we see there's 4 defensive backs lined up over the right to the bubble, so that's not going to be an option for us. And we see we have 4 linemen and a linebacker in the box. So that's going to be our read right here. Take this and good play by the defense. Sometimes that's going to happen. Right here, it's going to be a man blitz. So the bubble could be open, but I don't like the numbers over there. So right now, X is on the speed out route. And what's going to happen is that corner, because he's not pressed down and out, is that this is going to get wide open. And you snap throw in the middle of the animation. And if there's no help over there and you got a fast guy, that could very well be a one-play touchdown. Now we have some favorable numbers. I'm going to look at the P route now here and see what he's going to play. He drops back. Here's our bubble, 4 to 5 yards. See, right here is where the X route is not going to be open and where the bubble screen is 100% our read. You notice there's only 2 corners guarding the right side of the formation. And the P route, the guy that would be playing this, is way in the back. So as long as our receivers hold our blocks here, this is going to be a pretty decent game. And you get 10 yards. So now here we're back at the reads. We have numbers in the box if we want to run it. I'm going to throw it to X here because he's going to be wide open in the flat. Very similar RPO read bubble. So if you guys are playing in dynasties and have play cooldowns, you have another RPO read to go to. And the reads are the exact same. Numbers to the right. If a corner is playing off on the left, you're going to have a snap throw to X. It doesn't matter. He's just going to get 5 yards every time unless the corner is playing press or down and outside, right? So now we have numbers to the right. I'm going to look at here to the right, see what we got. Everybody drops back, follow your blockers. So we won't spend any more time on this play because that one's pretty clear of what that one does. You have both RPO bubbles that do the same thing. Um, you have an inside zone to complement here as well. You have a halfback draw. All right, so flood here is the best pass play in the formation, and we're not going to change anything. Actually, we're going to stem up X maybe one here, and that's it. A is going to be the read. R, B, and A underneath high low read. Not there. We'll highball that to the corner. Lacey gets a catch down the sideline. Let's run it again, just kind of show you for consistency purpose. You can roll out now. A's on the sideline. With possession, catch it, but it is wide open, and it's so deep that the zone drops are gonna have to be really deep for them to guard it. Again, we'll look. Now you got the backside in route wide open. B is just a decoy. All he's doing is stretching the defense deep. Now we have the flat open here to the tight end. So take your reads, simple. Setup number 2 out of this, right, is now we're going to put our running back on a table route, and we're going to put this tight end here on a drag route. And the reason why is now we have something check down coming down over the middle in case the A route's taking too long to develop. They're taking away the X route. Now you still have the running back keeping the flats on the right honest. And now you have this drag coming back late, and it's going to be free yards. So, again, and this is a quick, easy route, too. So, it's not going to take long to develop. Here, it's going to be a man blitz. I know it's a man blitz, so I'm not going to block my running back, but X is going to get wide open because of his alignment. Easy pass across the middle. You see that X route is very deadly against man and zone. Let's do this one more time here. We should have our underneath or our drag open here. There is the running back now as he gets open later in the play. So this is the last pass play in the formation. It's called Z spot. And streak B, it looks just like flood from the play before. All it is RB is running the corner route instead of A, and now A is running the flat route. And this is the thing. You just take your reads, flat routes wide open. All right, so streak B, well, here they keep giving us the A route underneath, so we're going to take them. But you see, it's the same concept. We'll take what they give us. You're going to read what's available. And here, tight end is open on the sideline. Pistol wing flex close. This has two of the better run plays in the entire playbook here. Wide zone, and so all you're gonna do is you're gonna let the blocks develop, and then you need to cut up. You cut up, take your yards, or you can get outside. And the best part is flick your right analog stick to the left. I just flipped the play. There's no tell, and now we can run to the other side, and you may even have better run blockers, as you see leads to a touchdown. The reason what makes the flip to the left so good, especially if you have numbers, is if you look at X and B's icon, they have these grayed out routes where they go down the field. Those are called runoff routes. So the corners and the DBs are going to be fooled by those. So we're going to flip it again. And this time we allow it to cut back through the middle. And again, we're going to do the same thing here. And this is just all it is just reading the front. You want to read which side has numbers. And the way you do that is you look at the center and you imagine a line going right down the middle of the center, left to right, and you see which side has more defenders on it. And so the run play that's going to complement this is the zone weak. And this one is not meant to go as wide as the wide zone, but very similar is you look at the numbers. We're just going to run it, and the guys are going to take a little bit, it's like a slow handoff. So you get to see where the blocks are developing, and then you just follow them. And it's pretty simple yardage. It's gonna have to be a good user to be able to know when to crash these gaps. And if you want to, here we just flip the play. Now we're going to the right side. and you can cut back here to the middle, or if we see out wide here, I just forgot to flip the play. Um, we'll flip it to the right to give you one more look. We're gonna flip it here to the right. We're gonna see, and there was no outside lane, but there it was off tackle. So this is just about following your blockers, and these two run plays are very, very good, and you really want to mix these up. This is the play spacing. It's a very good play to mix in, especially with the runs. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna put B on a streak, A on a post, and you're just gonna see what they're gonna give you. You have X. You can actually throw X before he breaks if nobody's playing down and underneath for quick yardage. The route that I like the most is going to be this A route because he's gonna get open in the soft spot of the zone right here. As we get hit, we still are able to complete it. Run this one more time. You see now X is in. We actually had A wide open right there. Now the only problem with this formation is I feel like anything that's not shotgun is that sheds can happen quick, especially if there's good linemen. So sometimes you're not going to have a lot of time to be able to make these reads. X is going to be here wide open. And for the most part, the good thing is the reads are really simple and quick, so you don't need a lot of time. Take the read again. Tight end on the post. We're beating man and we're beating zone here. We'll run this one more time. B on a streak, A on a post. See what they give us. Give us the tight end again. Easy play. Last play we're going to take a look at is PA boot sail. And we're going to stem our A down one. And if you notice here is the play action really fooled the safety. You have two deep breaths on the left, stretching everything deep. And what makes this is super effective and it's going to be really good throughout the game is if you mix in the run plays along with our other pass play we just showed you. That's going to make the play actions work a lot better. And A again, because of the zone they're giving us, is wide open. All right, so PA slide. We're going to look. You have A. B is coming open now against man. You hope he doesn't drop the ball. Tight end's going to sneak out. So here's the one thing. I'm going to put B here on a comeback route. I'm not a big fan of the deep crossing route, so this is going to be a different setup. The X receiver, he shows he's an icon you can pass to. You can't pass it to him. So we're going to take a look here. Now the B is wide open while the user is trying to take everything away across the middle. We're going to take a look here at the gun slot right weak. And coming out here in the RPO bubble, what we're going to pay attention to is looking at the alignment of the defenders to see if the bubble is going to be open. So if you notice here, this first play, there's two defenders covering three on the bubble. So the bubble is going to be the read. See here? Yeah, there's too many people lined up to the right. I don't like this. So I am just going to hand the ball off and take whatever few yards we can get. Right? So there's no point in forcing it if it's not there. Run it again. It looks like the run's going to be the run. So here's the read again. And you're just going to run and take your yards. Like I said, they may play the bubble and take that away. Here, the bubble was not defended by the slot guy. And so we're going to take the easy yards. Again, we got numbers. And here. And one other thing, too, I'm going to flip the play and show you is because the play is going to the right, the quarterback has to reset his body, which takes longer for him to throw it. So I'm going to throw this regardless of what the defense says. This show you it's a quicker bubble throw to the left because he's not turning his body. Didn't hit it there on time, and we got a great play. Let's try it one more time. If it doesn't work this time, then it doesn't matter what side he throws to. There we go. Quicker animation. You're not going to really get hit on the quarterback on the bubble. More so just you making the read. But you know what? Actually, you can just press the button first. You'll be fine. All right, so here is RPO read slide, and this is a very sneaky play for fourth and short, goal line, or any other short yard situations you may find yourself into. And you're going to look at this X receiver as he is on a flat route going behind the line of scrimmage. No user is going to be able to defend that. They're going to be more worried about the bubble to the right or the run up the middle. Also, but when you come out, you still want to look at your numbers to the right and see if you have the bubble there available to you. If so, throw it. But for the sake of this play, we're going to look at X since he is the primary target. And you see, the guy's going to be in a read, so he's actually not going to play the pass. He's going to sit back, and you can just throw it. So here he comes across, and no matter what, even though it looks like he's going to play it, he comes down to play the read option. So let's show it one more time here. This looks pretty good now because our P icon who's guarding the pass is the guy that's going to have to play the tight end. So this should be wide open for a one-on-one or even 1-on-0. And you see here we get about 27 yards. And it's a great play to throw in and mix up. Like I said, you have the bubble as well. Then if you can incorporate the runs here out of this, it is going to be very difficult for someone to stop this formation. So now let's just throw in a run or two just so you can see kind of how you'll want to mix this up. I would prefer to run the counter Y. I don't care if the inside zone splits as much. So you're gonna have two pulling guards, pulling guard, pulling tight end, and then you're just gonna be following the hole, right? So this is a great mix up because the best way to stop this is probably gonna have to play some kind of heavy box alignment with 7 or 8 defenders, and probably in man. And that's a difficult ask for a three receiver set. So one more look here at the counter. Follow your blocks. Good run. Thanks for tuning into the full playbook breakdown of Alabama's playbook. If you enjoy seeing content like this, formation breakdowns, deep dives, and how to scheme, consider like and subscribing to the page. Drop a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see me cover next. Also, go check out our other social media pages TikTok, Louisianimal_LK, and Twitch, Louisianimal_LK, where I stream usually 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Time. And you'll see everything that we're running here in these videos. You'll see me in my live gameplay.